What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking all things San Diego Comic-Con. We have open registration right around the corner, Saturday, October 26th, 12 p.m. I will be live right here on this channel at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Yes, that is 8:30 a.m. for you West Coasters. Guys, I'll be live. I'll be taking you through the whole thing, the stress. Let's go. Let's do it together. In today's video, we're going to talk all things that you need to know to make sure you have the best shot to secure tickets to the convention in 2025. But before I can do that, I need you guys to do me a massive favor and smash that like, subscribe if you're new. And guys, this Friday, I will be live streaming early Friday. It'll be probably right around 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be streaming. I got giveaways. I got to do my channel membership giveaway. Guys, brand new Headless Netstark hat. I'm going to get this thing to you before New York Comic-Con. If you have not checked out, $2.99 a month helps support the channel and everything I do. I truly appreciate it. All right, guys, here we go. First off, let's talk eligibility. So who is actually eligible to pick up these 2025 tickets? You first off need to make sure you have a Comic-Con member ID and you are verified. So to ensure you can access this, make sure you head on over to the San Diego Comic-Con website. I will put a link in the description down below. You want to make sure you can log in, make sure you know your information. The two things they need you to have is your member ID and then also your last name. Now, if you don't know, you can purchase tickets for up to 3 people. Now, the nice thing about SDCC is that if you have a child you are bringing with you and they are 12 years old or younger, they can come for free. It's fantastic. If they are going to turn 13 before the con, then you will need to buy them a ticket. All right, so what you want to do is you can get up to 3 different tickets. Now, let's say you were a returning member and you already got your tickets. You don't have to actually buy tickets for yourself. So a lot of times people will get into buying groups, and what you're going to do is you are going to all log in, make sure you have great communication via either text or video or however you guys want to do it. But again, you want to make sure that you have everybody's member ID and the last names. And obviously, you want to know what they want you to purchase. Also, you want to have a plan. What if Saturday is out? No preview night. Are you still wanting to buy tickets for Friday and Thursday? Do you want to go on Sunday and have that day off in between? Make sure you guys talk about all the different scenarios. I would also recommend to have a credit or a debit card ready, or actually save it into your profile. It makes things so much easier. You don't need to enter anything. They will charge you a few days later, typically within 72 hours. All right, you are eligible. You have the information for your buying group. Your credit card is now stored. Now what? So you will be getting an email from San Diego Comic-Con. This will come probably the day before. So this would be Friday, October 25th. You have an hour to log in to the virtual queue on the 26th at 8 a.m. Pacific. Again, that is 11 a.m. Eastern. You're going to want to go ahead and get in before noon, or again, before 9 a.m. Pacific. You have 1 hour to get in. Question I get a lot is, what happens if I get in early? What happens? Should I be the first one? Should I wait to the last minute? Listen, supposedly it's all randomized. I have done it every which way you can think of. I've never seen really a pattern. So it is randomized as far as I'm concerned. Now, we can't do anything about people who use these backdoor links. I don't know. Supposedly San Diego Comic-Con has caught on to how this is occurring, and they have some things in place. I don't really know. All I could say is we can do what we can do. We can't control that. Again, as long as you're in the queue by 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, you will be in. Once the actual queue starts sorting all of us, you are now locked in. Even if you end up losing connection, that window closes, you just log back into your member ID and you will still be in the place that you were sorted. So don't stress out about that. The other thing you want to keep in mind is you do not need to refresh your browser. Look for the blinking dot. If it is constantly blinking green, you are good to go. It will refresh over and over and over again. Now, one thing I did learn back in September when we did this for returning registration is if it looks like it's frozen or if it looks like it's not really moving once you actually get in to buy the tickets, I made the mistake of not refreshing. And once I refreshed, it did kind of speed up a little bit. Now, it was a mess. It really was a mess. I have a video all about it. I'll link it if you guys want to check that one out up here on top. But if you do get into a situation where you think it's not moving or it's frozen or something like that, hitting refresh is not going to make you lose your place in line. But as long as that green dot is blinking, you don't need to. Again, I'm more talking about when you actually get in to purchase the tickets. Now, if you're lucky enough to get selected, you are joining the registration session. If selected, you'll have 15 minutes to buy badges for up to 3 people. And remember, this does include yourself if you need them. If you don't need tickets, then you can go ahead and get it for 3 other people. Make sure, you have the login credentials, the member IDs, and the desired badge days for each person you're buying for. After that, you're going to add the badges to your cart. If you do not have badges, I highly recommend you add yours first. If you are thinking about heading there on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you want to select all 4 days. After you add that to your cart, a new window pops up and asks you if you want to add preview night. The only way to get preview night is if you add all 4 days. So if you're interested in that, that is the only way to do it. If you were in returning registration and you have all 4 days, like me, I missed out on preview night, you will be able to get preview nights if you did miss out on it. All right, after you add all of that, now it's going to ask you if you want to add anybody else to your cart. This is now when you're going to add your first person you are buying for. You're going to go through the entire process, exact same thing. And then again, after you submit and add that to the cart, you can go ahead and do the final person. Again, if you have your credit card information already in and saved, you will just go ahead and go through the process. There's a few more boxes that you need to click. And then, like I mentioned earlier, they will charge your credit card within 72 hours. If for some reason you get declined, it maybe the credit card number is incorrect or you don't have enough availability on your card, they will contact you and you have a chance to change the credit card information. Please remember, badges cannot be transferred. So make sure that all your details are correct during the purchase. The other thing I highly recommend is once those badges are purchased, take a screenshot of your confirmation just in case you happen not to get the email. It's just another way to back up your purchase. So I always make sure that I do that. My final 2 pieces of advice for this video. Number 1, make sure you trust the people that are in your buying group and have some very good communication, because the worst thing is that if 2 people are trying to buy for the same person, they will bounce you out of there. Trust me, I've tried it. Number 2, make sure when you actually get into the queue, you can open up more than one browser. So for example, you can open up Chrome, you can open up Internet Explorer, you can open up Safari, you can open up Opera, you can open up Microsoft Edge. Now, they do say there's only 4 browsers that they can kind of guarantee will work, but usually I have not really had an issue with other browsers, but it could just be performance issues. So I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. Now, the one thing you can't do is open up Chrome, for example, and then open up like multiple tabs. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have the same QID for all of those. So it's got to be different browsers. All right, guys, I will be live 11:30 a.m. on October 26th. Come on in, come with your questions. If you have other questions you can't wait and need answers now, leave those down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, I'll be giving away this brand new heart hat. Not this one, of course. This is the one I'm wearing, man. This is the one I'm bringing to New York. I got a brand new one. Going to be sending it out probably on Saturday. So come to my live this Friday, 11:30 a.m. I'll be doing some gaming. We'll just be hanging out. We'll be talking. And again, I'll be doing that giveaway for channel members. $2.99 a month. Take a look at it. It helps support the channel. And I very, very much appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Good luck on the sale. If I don't talk to you before then, don't forget, keep those heads on. And I'll see you guys in the next video.